In a land of sunshine where the palm trees sway, there's a special show to brighten up your day. From rockin' festivals to Broadway dreams, tune in with Bonnie G. It's a desert scene. The desert scene with Bonnie G. Meet the stars and feel the beat. From the Coachella Valley is the place to be, for all the culture, fun, and harmony. The desert scene, yeah, with Bonnie G.
Mutual Broadcasting welcomes you to the Desert Scene, featuring conversations with the people who make culture, art, and entertainment happen in the Coachella Valley. From local theater to live music, art exhibits to cinema and beyond. Now here is your host, Bonnie G.
Welcome to the Desert Scene. So happy to have you here, and very happy to welcome to the show today Barbara Rogers, who's going to tell us all about this really fun event coming up in April. It's a double wedding for some doggies, Sushi and Tinkerbell, to wed Sammy and Lucky, and the proceeds benefit Loving All Animals. Hi, Barbara. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Bonnie. How are you?
Good. So this sounds like just a really fun, unique event. So tell us a little bit about the event in general.
Okay. Nobody's ever done this that I know of. Nobody's as crazy as I am. So I think this is going to be such a hoot. It's very high end. It's as if they're actually my two daughters, humans. And we're having strolling violins as you come in. We'll have something to dine on, light, and then we'll have open bar. And then we're going to walk over to the makeshift church. We'll be outside on a golf course, and it'll be beautifully decorated. And the guests will sit just like they would in a church. I have two live singers, one on each side of the church. When the mothers come in, I am the mother of the two lady dogs. Okay. So I'm going to have a grand entrance. I won't reveal too much of what's going on.
Okay.
And then the dogs, when they finally come, oh my goodness, their dresses are beyond. One of them has a veil that's 9 feet long.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's a sit-down dinner.
Okay. So who was this your concept? I know Lindy BG, I know Lindy well, Loving All Animals.
It was totally
who came up with this
concept.
idea?
Totally my concept. Totally
Okay.
my concept. I've had it in my head for 2 years. And then I just decided, what the heck? As I like to do something different. I usually have a big event at my home every year. And this time I thought, well, let's do a wedding at Lindy BG's golf course.
And so tell me about your connection with Loving All Animals. How did you connect with them?
I am on the board of Loving All Animals, and I met Lindy years ago. We were actually with Animal Samaritans, and we branched off on our own. Mm-hmm. And we like to incorporate all the different animal agencies. We all work together, and I believe that's very important.
And for people that don't know, can you talk a little bit about, in general, what specifically Loving All Animals does? What kind of services they provide?
Oh my goodness. We take in adoption dogs. We take in dogs that are ill. We take care of them. We take them to the vet. We do spay and neutering. We have adoption events all the time. We do just about anything you can think of. And right now in the valley, we need to spay and neuter the animals because they're dropping them off all over the place. And we're very big in doing that.
Yeah.
And we're donating our own money to do it, a lot of us.
And so Loving All Animals, they do events, but they also depend on donations in general, right? Does Loving All Animals do a number of events each year similar to this kind of thing?
We do 2 events every year. Mine is one and Lindy's is one. And then we do smaller events, yappy hours, that kind of thing. But we really need donations. It's vital to keep this going and to lower the population of the dogs. And so I have an auctioneer coming, and it's a sit-down dinner, as I said, and it's going to be amazing.
And the event, this double wedding, which is really fun, April 13th, 5:30 p.m. In Palm Desert. It's $150 a person. How would someone find out if they wanted to go? How would they get tickets?
Just go to lovingallanimals.org.
Okay.
And if you have trouble signing on online, just call Michael Russell. His name is there. He's the director. He'll take care of you.
Now, you mentioned, and I have read, seen a lot of these sort of news reports on Facebook, et cetera, of more and more, for some reason, in the valley, animals being just dumped or dropped off or left somewhere. Why do you think that has it increased this in the last couple of years, and why do you think that is?
It's increased dramatically because nobody can take them. They're full. It's so sad. There's just too many being born. And not enough, to spay and neuter is cheaper than euthanasia. But they choose euthanasia because it's easier. I mean, it's very, very sad. But we're trying to fix the problem, working together with the Riverside County and all over the desert. So it's slowly taking off.
And I think education, I think most of us know that, but there's still people that aren't as educated on spaying and neutering and how to take care of their animals as they should be. So does Loving All Animals, do they have an educational sort of branch also?
Yes, absolutely. We do all kinds of education.
And tell me about how many animals do you have personally?
Well, I have 2, but I would have more. But where I live, I don't think they would allow that because I have an HOA. And the neighbors might say something, but I have 2 lovely dachshunds and I love those dogs. I've had other dogs too, but there's just something about them. I can't explain it, why I have an affinity to that style.
Now, is that something, were you an animal lover from childhood? Has it always been a big part of your life?
Yes, that was what God gave me as a child. I would pet a mangy dog and my boyfriend would say, no, you can't do that. And that's my calling. I know that this is where I'm supposed to be.
And let's go back to the wedding for a second. So now, who's officiating at this ceremony?
A minister, actually. Well, a minister's doing the wedding, and then we also have Patrick Evans, who's the MC.
Okay.
And he's amazing. And then our auctioneer, I have to tell you, is one of the best I've seen ever in my life. He is from San Francisco, so he's coming out especially for this.
Now, can people bring like their leashed dogs as guests, or are certain dogs invited as guests?
No, I discourage that. Now, if you insist, of course, they're a service dog, I understand. But the problem is people don't spend money when they have their dog. They're worried about taking care of them, and it changes the whole vibe. And plus, we have the 4 dogs right now in the wedding. That might even be a problem. So I'm practicing so that the one dog doesn't go to the mother, who will be sitting near me, because you don't want that. He's going to be standing with the groom. So that's why I don't want a lot of dogs.
Now, is there going to be a rehearsal? I'm assuming.
Oh, yes. Yes, I've already rehearsed with the mothers because they have to walk to a song, and the bridesmaids. The grooms, it's more easier. And so I'm working on my end, and then we're having a rehearsal the night before.
And what kind of music are you? Are you having live music?
You're going to love it. We're having 2 live singers do some songs. I'm changing it up in the wedding. And then I have a DJ that has it all piped in. Really, all love songs, Bonnie.
Okay.
And then a live band. When you're done, there'll be a live band. So you're going to have the strolling violins at the beginning, more classical. Okay. Then you're going to have a live singer, and you're going to have a DJ piped in to go with each bridesmaid. And a couple will be fast. And then, of course, you're going to have a phenomenal band, which is Will Donato's band.
That's great. So, again, it is Sunday, April 13th, 5:30 p.m. in Palm Desert. Wedding attire is requested, $150 a person. Now, you can go to lovingallanimals.org. Or did you say there was a phone number?
I would just call Loving All Animals, and they'll take care of you.
And all the proceeds are going to them. It's a wonderful organization. It's really, really needed in the Valley here. Well, Barbara Rogers, what a fun idea. What a fun event. I'm sure it's going to be great. Thank you for coming up with this, and thank you for your work with Loving All Animals, because, again, we really need it here in the desert. The desert is a very animal-friendly place, but there's still a lot of issue with strays and animals with no place to go. So we want to try to work on that.
Absolutely true. Thank you for having me, Bonnie.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see the rest of you the next time on The Desert Scene.
The Desert Scene with Bonnie G. Meet the stars and feel the beat. From the Coachella Valley, it's the place to be. For all the culture, fun, and harmony. The Desert Scene, yeah, with Bonnie G. The Desert Scene's where you belong with Mutual Broadcasting's Bonnie G. Just sing along. Just sing along.